So Joe Biden is the nominee. Not the nominee yet. He's the front runner. We'll see. Maybe after Super Tuesday he'll become the nominee. But he is the front runner. He is on a straight path to the nomination. And here he is in all his glory at a rally yesterday. Democrats, behold your leader.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
All men and women, and you know the thing. Periclean, Lincoln-esque. Wow, what soaring rhetoric. He's like Reagan and Lincoln and Pericles combined. That's the best they've got. He can't even recite one of the most famous lines in American history. We hold these truths to be self-evident, and you know the thing. If Democrats nominate this guy, I never want to hear another word, not a peep, about how President Trump talks. It's not just once or twice. This is what Joe does all the time. Biden had another greatest hit on Sunday when he was wrapping up an interview with Chris Wallace on Fox News, one of the most famous journalists in the country, and he couldn't remember Chris's name.
We'll see who's sleepy.
Mr. Vice President, thank you. Thanks for your time. Please come back in less than 13 years, sir.
All right, Chuck. Thank you very much.
All right. It's Chris, but anyway.
Chris. I just did Chris. No, I just did Chuck. I tell you what, man, these are back-to-back. Anyway.
No, it's okay.
I don't know how you do it early in the morning, too.
Safe travels on the campaign trail. Thank you, sir.
Oh, gosh.
We'll see who's sleepy.
Okay, I think we've seen who's sleepy. The problem here is not even that Joe Biden messed up Chris Wallace's name. I mean, you should know who you're talking to in an interview, or you should have the good sense just not to say the person's name. But the real trouble is what he said at the end. He goes, oh, yeah, no, Chris, man. Yeah, it's just did them back to back, and it's so early. I don't know how you guys do it. Joe Biden is saying that he does not have the energy and stamina of a TV newsman, but he wants to become the president of the United States, the leader of the free world. That is not a great pitch for your own candidacy. Look, if you just say, oh, sorry, I forgot your name, Chris. Look, all you guys look the same to me. I gotta go hit the campaign trail. You make a little joke about it or something, that's fine. But to say, gosh, it's so early in the morning. How do you guys do it? I don't know, man. You're supposed to do it if you become the president. So maybe we should rethink this whole thing. My favorite part now is that the Democrats have three real options, right? Elizabeth Warren is not going to get out of the race. We can get into why that is in just a second. And actually, by the way, if you have any questions, we're doing live questions from the Daily Wire subscribers on the website and on the app. So send those questions in. We'll try to get to a few of them during the show. My favorite part about all of this is that the Democrats now have three real options. The options are the corrupt dotard, this sort of old man who can't remember the Declaration of Independence. He can't remember what the interviewer's name is. That's one. The doddering communist. That's two. And then the billionaire philanthropist, finance media mogul who served three mostly successful terms as mayor of New York City, one of the world's most important cities. And the first two are winning. They actually have, I'm not saying Mike Bloomberg is a good candidate. In many ways, he's like the worst candidate possible. But just compared to Bernie and Biden, Mike Bloomberg has actually accomplished quite a lot in his life. He's actually an intelligent man, even though he gets his worldview pretty wrong. And they're going to give it to the guy. Joe Biden ran for president in 1988, had to pull out because he told very specific lies about his academic record and other things. Ran for president again 20 years later in 2008, didn't do any better. I don't think he won a single delegate either time. Now he's running again 12 years after that. Total flop, a guy who accomplished very little in the U.S. Senate. And you have Bernie Sanders, who got kicked off a commune for being too lazy. Bernie Sanders, who never had a job until he was 40 years old. Bernie Sanders, who's never effected really any serious legislation. And then you got Mike Bloomberg, who's actually made something of himself. Actually he was an okay mayor of New York. He was fine. You know, he's relatively successful, got 3 terms, big career. And the Democrats are just like, absolutely not. No way do we want that successful guy. Not a chance. If you enjoyed that video, and let's be honest, of course you did. I hope you did. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so everyone waiting through the wasteland of YouTube knows that we have the best content out there.